Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Not For Broadcast. So, last time we were here, we had a very unexpected recording. As... what was his name? James? I can't remember his name, but basically the dude ended up killing himself on camera, and it went absolutely insane on camera. It was nuts. So, let's continue on. Day 297, a tape to remember. You wake up, still partly in shock from what you saw in the news last night. What you had to edit on the news last night. When you came downstairs, you find your family sat in the living room waiting for you. You take a seat on the sofa next to Sam. Sam swallows, hesitating before starting. We were worried about you last night. After Jeremy, everything that happened. Sam shakes her head. I wonder what they'll do with him now. Are you okay? Lock him up, probably. I can't see. Oh, he's alive! I can't shake the feeling he might be right. Sam glances at Charlie, then back at you. We saw that you chose to play that tape. They paused before continuing, and I couldn't help wonder why. I didn't feel like I had a choice. What? That's not good enough. Disrupt are bad people. I can't believe you did that. Charlie's outburst seems to come out of nowhere, and no one in the room is prepared for it. Do you even think about how this stuff affects people? You're a fucking idiot. Sam tries to interject, Charlie, but he's already slammed the door. Charlie always was a bit, Charlie always was a bit black and white about this sort of thing. I mean, to be fair, the guy had a gun to people's heads and said, you know, you better do it. So, Charlie needs to learn to shut the fuck up. For what it's worth, Alex, I think you were in an impossible situation, and somehow you managed to make the right call. Sam throws her arms around you. Only you were stuck in that studio, having to make that choice. No one can criticize what you did, and I'm proud of you. You've never been so grateful to have Sam support you. You take a deep breath and gather your thoughts. It's all a lot to take in. You're not sure you fully processed what happened last night, let alone what Charlie and Sam think about it all. You sigh and absently mindedly turn on the TV. It's nice, you've at least got some company. The TV is playing through some old Western show, but it's not quite as distracting as you'd hope. You were never going to please everyone. That's true, you're never going to please everyone. Holy shit, days went on. Months. Are we at war yet? A burden born. Oh boy. Oh boy, everything looking so fun. It's been 6 months since you and Sam last discussed Grandma's ever-increasing medical cost. And Emma, whilst very pleasant, has proved as expensive as a nurse you feared. You can't quite believe it's been that long already, but the sanctions are really starting to hit home now. And unfortunately, the government's only solution to help the ailing elderly is a day trip to a transition center. Why does everything always seem to come back to money? That's how life is. This time, it's you at the kitchen table surrounded by bills and paperwork. When Sam comes to join you, today Emma told you that there was really nothing more you could do, except an expensive, experimental, new treatment that might not even help. Sometimes your mom wants a treatment. More often, she talks about visiting a transition center. It's hard to know what she really wants. Sam puts a hand on yours. What are we gonna do, honey? She's your mother. It has to be your choice. Shit. So she's getting to a point where medically it's getting... Okay, so this is a really fucked situation. It seems like she wants a treatment, but then more often she talks about visiting. So the mom is more often talking about the transition center. If she's talking about it, it sounds like she wants that. If that's what she wants, we can't hate her for it. But at the same time, if we really have a choice, the smart thing would be to get the treatment because it's your family member. It's not a dog. You're not going to put down... You know, don't get me wrong. Dogs are still, you know, family members. But it's different when it's your fucking mother. Okay, you don't take your cousin to the transition center and have them put down because they got the sniffles. It ain't the same shit. There's better medical treatment for people. So... the only thing I can think is the fact that she's talking about it. I think it's a hard decision, but it's time for the transition center. These things are never really a choice. Hopefully the kids will understand. It was all you could do given the circumstances. If only things had been different. The fact that his mom is talking about it, that's why I'm like, go for it. A holiday update. Oh boy. Day 365. Just as you're finishing up breakfast, Sam comes in with the post. Oh, we got a postcard from Susie. I hope she's having fun on her trip. Sam reads it aloud as you finish getting ready for work. So I've seen what feels like most of Urkistan. Really cool place, but so cold. Hope Chippy enjoyed the gift, and before you say anything, yes, you were right to make me pack an extra pair of socks. Sam gives you a small kick under the table. Next, we got the train to Konislava, much warmer and loads of beaches to enjoy. I could have stayed there forever, but had to head to San Polimeraro before it got too cold. And I'm so glad we did. We've probably got 1 or 2 more stops before heading home, but I'll be back in time for Christmas, I promise. Hope everyone's doing well. Love, Susie. Is X's kisses? I think X's are kisses. Sounds like it's been a hell of a trip, worth every penny. At least my daughter will love me. While she's probably being brainwashed by the government. Oh boy! 371, the 20-week war.
Alex, Bozeman, your boss. We're expecting deplorables from Disruptor Hack the Signal tonight. Perhaps you could leave your personal beliefs at home and try not to let them ruin the broadcast.
Oh.
Even if you don't care for the government, I assume you understand you have a vested interest in us staying on the air. Stay out of the orange.
Oh. So they want us to censor them. Can I not? Oh, duh. Power.
What does that mean?
Interesting, that thing you do where you turn politicians into humans. Just don't get
I don't know what any of this shit does here.
politics in general, really.
They do know this is the news, don't
Oh,
they?
shit. War broadcast. Oh boy, kids, we're going to war!
Apparently. There's
Yeah.
Team HQ right now.
I shouldn't be happy about this, but I am. I love war in video games.
Late news.
Oh, great. So they get the brains and we get the performing monkey.
Sometimes you sound just like him, you know.
How are you?
Oh, they're dealing with the Jeremy Dalton's death.
It is what
Either he's dead or he's in jail.
It is what it is. I miss him too, you know.
10 seconds, everybody.
Rumpled old sod.
Don't. Going in 5, 4.
That's sad. It's still hard on her.
3.
Like months later, it's still hitting her hard.
Good evening. This is the National Nightly
Okay.
News. I'm Megan Wolfe. It's the 140th day of war. Our main headlines tonight. Company of Heroes. Skirmishes on land and sea again today as our armed forces tested the mettle of the World Council's illegal blockade. Advance's strategy of multiple small-scale incursions into the disputed zone is certainly keeping the enemy on high alert, unable to work
I'm gonna
out
go for
where or
B.
when the next strike will come. Sadly, however, more casualties were reported today, and as the weeks and months of this war make ever more demands on our armed services, those numbers will, tragically, only continue to rise. Don't starve. Advance's food programme moved from strength to strength today as rationing depots were opened in the last remaining unfed areas of the territory. The rationing depots have been constructed in record time, and the government's agricultural coordination strategy
gonna
has
say
seen
B for this
shelves
one.
restocked with increasing regularity. And judging by the looks on this happy family's faces, it can't come a moment too soon.
That looks
They'll
like
be getting
absolute
a good meal
bullshit.
tonight on the government, just like the rest of us. 7 days to die. The recent decision to allow those with long-term health conditions to access transition centres has today been declared an overwhelming success.
Oof.
Previously available only to those in their final years, the expansion of the service has been met with relief by the many organisations calling for it to be opened up to the wider community. With dwindling medical supplies leaving many of our most vulnerable facing chronic pain, it can come as no surprise that the transition centres have found themselves stretched to capacity.
Oh no!
More than 11% of the population have thus far failed to register for a team membership card, a worrying statistic given that the cards are a legal requirement from midnight tonight. While applications are still open for those who like to run fashionably late, they can expect a few tricky questions from advance. Start me up. Disrupt spokesman Alan James held an impromptu rally today in the northern city of Mankleypool. Large crowds gathered to hear the band speaker prove Disrupt are still able to capture the public's imagination. A representative from the Mankleypool Community Cohesion Team described the event as mostly peaceful. But it looks like Disrupt aren't going quietly into the night.
I mean, if they stay peaceful,
And
I don't see
finally,
anything wrong with them.
Our mutual friend. Bail was denied in the High Court today for shamed former National Nightly News anchor Jeremy Donaldson. The presenter will be transferred to new lodgings at Penton Ridge Prison, while the lengthy preparations for his
I'm
trial,
gonna go for A.
which is still 18
Let's see what
months
happens.
away, begin. Following his very public breakdown on this program 10 weeks ago, the once-loved presenter was disarmed and taken into
he's
custody by
alive.
the Community Cohesion Team. Let's hope doctors can help the once great man. But first this evening, with the war about to enter its 21st punishing week and people hurting up and down the country, I'll be grilling unpredictable Prime Minister Peter Clement in an exclusive interview from his home in Lancashire. That's coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Wait, what happened? Oh, okay. There we go, we're doing good. So, yeah, I guess we're at war now. I don't know if there's... Because I know it's a blockade. I don't know if that means that Advanced is just trying to break the blockade for resources, or are we actively in an actual ground war? Like, to what extent is the conflict going on? Like, I'm surprised that looking out my window, I'm not seeing missiles flying and hitting
In
buildings.
part two, I'm a little overexcited to announce I'll be interviewing the one and only Lil C. And later, we've got a new feature that's sure to keep you coming back for more. But first tonight, let's check in with Prime Minister Peter Clement, who's speaking to us from his home in Lancashire. Good evening, Prime Minister. Have we caught you exercising?
Oh, have we started? Yes, that's right, Miss Wolf.
Yeah, you're not a bullshit artist.
I mean, nothing drastic. I haven't joined the gym or anything. As my old man used to say, just because she won't take it up the shit, it doesn't mean you shouldn't try for a quick fiddle up the
God damn.
Language, Prime Minister.
What? Quick fiddle?
No. Oh, God.
What's wrong? Oh,
Yep, I knew it.
it's shitter, isn't it? Yep, that's the one.
And can you tell
this
us what brought
fucking
about
crazy
this-
old man.
Can you tell us what brought about?
Today, I spoke to the people
wait.
of Mankleypool.
When Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, I could pick.
Well, you know, and it was a blistering hot, as I'm sure you all remember. And
So
I
they
found it
hacked the
a bit
network,
woozy,
and I'm helping
promote
them.
Cigars and all that.
Are they
And
making it
this
easier for me?
CCTV,
You know, why don't they make
you
the
know,
signal
after
easier
the
for me?
signal dropped away.
You let some of that disrupt propaganda out. Try not to do that, Alex. We're watching you.
Okay, Dad, sorry.
So I made a decision. And since that day, I have stopped smoking cigars. Except for Christmas. My birthday.
Okay, they
Weddings.
I gotta be a good boy now.
State dinners. That's what I say. I can't as useless running backwards, does a
This guy is drunk off his ass.
Apparently, I'm going on a walking holiday this Christmas, and that should finish me off for bloody good.
Did you make the decision to holiday within the country this winter because of the blockade, Prime Minister?
Well, Mrs. C has never liked travelling at the best of times.
Fuck you.
These are
I'm doing what I want.
The best of times. Well, that we can all agree.
Doing what I want.
And there's a lot of red tape.
Watch me all you
involved
want,
in
bitch.
Leaving the territory at the moment, as I'm sure you're all aware. Those farmers are bastard long.
All in it together.
What? All in it together. Oh yeah. Also, it doesn't seem very advanced to be going abroad when the rest of the country is grounded.
Wait, is he traveling?
Julia Salisbury announced today that she'll be visiting Svenland during this year's winter break. Is that really an example of team spirit?
What?
God damn it.
Did you know about this, Gale? Did you know about this, Gale?
Jeremy Donaldson is to be put on trial.
Oh, wait,
Let's
what's
all
going on
think
with
about
it?
that for a moment. One of the nation's most respected and beloved truth seekers is to be put on trial. And for what? Waving a gun around he clearly had no intention of ever using.
He did threaten
That
lives,
Jeremy
though, with that.
Donaldson had a very public breakdown is undeniable, but rather than law enforcement, wouldn't medical experts be the one to call? Of course, that was never going
I
to
mean,
happen.
yeah, somebody he should really
Had
be
a
seeing
very
medical
public
experts, like
breakdown
someone for
because he
psychological
simply couldn't
issues.
take what Advance were doing anymore. He
The
knew
funny thing is,
that the
I didn't set
national
this audio.
nightly
This
news
did this
was being
automatically.
transformed from a bastion of truth into a frivolous chat show. And like a mother watching her child fall under a predator's spell, he couldn't stand by and allow that to happen. He chose to stand up to Advance, and their response will be to destroy him. He will shamed, tried and convicted. They will break him as an example to us all. Today, has named him an officer in absentia. We welcome him to our ranks. We are with you, Jeremy. Do not stand alone.
Damn. So, did they save? Are they gonna try to save Jeremy?
But I've been watching you, and you know what? You get more like him every day.
I will take that as a compliment. Prime Minister, later on this evening, your co-leader Julia Salisbury is going to give a national address from team headquarters. Can you give us a hint of what she's going to say?
Yes. Well, I imagine that
Sorry,
it will be
you
the
imagine?
usual. No.
So you have no idea what she's gonna be doing.
You do know about this broadcast, don't you, Prime Minister?
Well, I'm sure.
Oh
did.
no, I get how it's
But
working.
Julia and I
So
have no
he's the
secrets
president
from each other.
basically.
We
He's
don't
the big
memorize
boss,
each
right?
other's bloody diaries either.
The chick
My old mum
who
used to
is
say,
his number
if you
two
wanted to get
is
a
the one that's
job
actually
done
running the
quick,
show,
don't get
and he's
bogged
pissed
down
drunk
in the
half the
queue.
time.
What else you got?
Sorry?
Oh, I could.
Honey cars,
Okay.
what else? A little piece of my life you want to rustle through? Get out, refill my glass.
Yeah, he's pissed drunk. His partner is the one running the whole thing.
Ah, come on. Come on.
Okay. What music do you listen to when you work out?
Well, Gail tells me that I work out to Little C, but I have absolutely no fucking idea who that is. And do you think the C stands for?
Stands for collaborative, Prime Minister.
God damn it.
that does make more sense, actually.
How's rationing affecting you?
It's hard, but we get by. You just have to learn to get by on the basics. Take comfort in each other. I've got Mrs. C and many a fine single malt. I want for nothing. Except for a decent night's sleep.
I guess he's not sleeping.
Prime Minister, thank you for joining us. When we come back, it's time for the Culture Spot with Lil C and a world premiere performance of her new song. I genuinely can't wait to hear that. We'll be back after this.
He's flipping out over there.
1 minute back, everybody.
And that's
Oh
what
shit.
happens when you
Shit. There you go.
I don't think he knew about her statement.
I don't think anyone's
Whoopsies.
supposed to know. When you mentioned it, Bozeman's face turned a colour that I think you call embolism.
Am I in trouble?
Bozeman? Nah, you're like the daughter he never had. Suppose the higher-ups might fire him,
Oh.
no?
Who's Lil C?
Or if there's any justice.
I might be in
Who is it?
trouble.
Are you winding me up?
What? I'm civilized. I read books.
Am I gonna get like a phone call and they're gonna be like, oh, there's no phone. They took away my phone. Can I? Oop. Hello.
You'll no doubt have spotted the updated mixing disc. You'll need the new buttons during the next sections. First, we'll need applause for
Oh,
the
okay.
guest actress and before her song.
Oh, we can't get a live audience anymore because you know the war and everything. Oh, okay. I get it. Not sure exactly how this is gonna work. I'm gonna try to figure this out, but YOLO.
I've never heard of her before.
Oh, she's big, really big.
Really? Is she any good?
Nah, of course not. She's dog shit. But kids go mad for her, absolutely mad.
Live in 10 seconds. Hang on, Colin. You've got kids.
Yeah, I've got about 6 or 7, I think.
What? 5, 4, 3.
All right, we're almost on the air.
Thanks for coming back. Later, we have an exciting new feature that we just know you're going to love, so stay tuned for that. But first, I'm really excited for our next guest. She rose to prominence as the delightful Susie May in All My Daughter's Children's Men, before taking the music industry by storm this year with her debut album smashing the chart records at the age of just 20. Let's give it up and welcome
Is it going to automatically kick off?
C.
Oh, okay.
May I just say, you look incredible.
Oh, thanks, babe. I'm doing this new regime and it really does work.
Ooh, what's the regime?
And my manager suggested it to me. It basically involves bathing in like cabbage water and then having the leaves sucked out of you while you sleep.
Wow, is that healthy?
Oh, well, look at me, Meg. The leaves are my only nourishment.
Yeah,
I guess
certainly
this
are.
crazy bitch
Now,
is
you'll have
like
to forgive me, but
doing
I'm
some kind of
still
whack
obviously
job
a fan,
photosynthesis.
so I'm sorry if I get a bit starstruck.
Oh, bless you. I've never actually heard of you before, so if you do get a little tongue-tied, I can always carry the interview.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good to know. So your first album, F My Face Together, it hit shelves this summer and it just exploded. I mean, what was that like for you?
Bonkers, just so weird. I was in all the papers and the magazines. Overnight, I went from that like annoying little girl from that show to that like sexy little girl from that show.
Wow, that must have been bizarre.
Not really, it was just like any other morning. You know, get up at 5, go on a 4-mile run, have 3 meetings on my cabbage bath, but then only then was my dad actually talking to me.
Oh, of course. I mean, the famed country singer, Billy Bob Jean Short. I didn't know you'd been estranged.
There's nothing that strange about it, Megan. Okay, yes, he may believe that aliens totally hate women, but there really isn't anything to prove that he's wrong.
Uh-huh.
Okay, her
So,
father is
this newfound explosion into your popularity.
All right.
I mean, did that change your life?
Well, I had to start wearing like nice underwear, you know, for the paparazzi. But as my manager says, best to make the most of it before I'm 30.
Is that right? So what's the album about?
So I thought it was about like how pretty and great I am, but actually it's about monetizing youth, I think, or about like promoting an unrealistic standard of beauty or something.
okay.
Your manager again.
Yeah, he says insecurity is an opportunity.
Ooh.
You know what? That's actually not far from the
Happy with
truth
you
with
telling
everything
us
going
all
on
this.
nowadays.
Telling you all what? It really doesn't matter what I say here. I'll do my dancing and then this part will all be forgotten about.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we're going to see some of those famous dance moves very shortly because you're going to be performing your new
Oh no!
single,
Why?
aren't you?
Why is there so
Yeah,
much
it's
more
from my
cringe?
album, Put It In My
Yes,
A
please,
Together, and
please.
It's
I
out
will.
tomorrow.
Yes,
Together,
I will
and
tune
it's
into these
out.
guys.
My friend let her 13-year-old son join the Go-Getters. He's occupied now. Busy, even. His room's never been tidier. But he keeps notebooks he won't let her read. And sometimes she catches him staring at her. And last week, she found him searching through her papers. When confronted, he always had a plausible answer, a good answer. But somehow it's too good. Like it's been prepared in advance. Or possibly by them.
Huh?
We want to know what the news will no longer tell us. And when we find out, we will tell you. We will hack into your news broadcasts. We will defend your right to information. We will resist, and we will disrupt.
Around the arse. I think things could have been different.
Whoa! What
No,
about the
better.
ass?
But I don't know. I love doing autographs and having
Oh,
somebody
shit,
dress
shit.
me and tell me what to wear.
There we go. Fix it. Fix it. We're good.
You
We're
always
okay.
want to do music?
Well, ever since I was a little girl, I'd sit in front of the radio, and as soon as my favourite girl group would come on, I'd press record on my cassette. But then my dad would come in and tell me to turn it off and to go back upstairs and start practicing again.
Oh, sorry, is your dad your manager?
Yeah, which can be tough. And sometimes when it gets really hard, he'll say, "Make Quagler proud, and you might just survive childbirth."
What?
Well, you know what, despite anything, you'll make me proud.
Oh, if only your opinion was as valuable as his.
And on that problematic note, you're going to be singing your song for us soon, aren't you? Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
This is
So
the kind
it's
of
called
bitch
These
that I
Babies
hope
Gonna
that
Bring
during
You
this
Home,
war,
and I actually got
a
some
missile
lyrics in
goes
the
right
car
into
on
her
the way out
bedroom
here.
window while she's
You know
sleeping.
what? It's actually all right. And don't worry, all my work is team
Oh, of course it
approved.
is.
All right then. Well, you can go and get ready for that. We'll see you in a little bit. It was a very specific type of pleasure to chat to her, and I just can't wait to hear this. Oh, so
like before,
here is Lil C with an exclusive first performance of her new track, These Babies Gonna Bring You Home. Take it away.
It's the Force's favorite,
Oh God.
the queen of teams, here to break in your blockades. Lil C.
Can I like? Oh, this is propaganda. The fact that they're talking about breaking the, what do we call it? Breaking the blockade. Yeah. This is just all propaganda. The funny thing is that she's lip syncing.
Place in me that's empty. I want that meet you packing. Only you can fill that crack in me. I'm under siege, so come and free me. Ain't no disruption here, boy.
Can I do something to fuck with stuff?
Just want the team in me. No dirty foreign member. Don't stop no morning drill. There's holes in me that ain't been filled yet. I only scream this loud when you do your country proud.
Yeah, this is military propaganda. That's exactly what this is. Yes. This is exactly what this is. That's exactly what this is. It's military propaganda. It's encouraging people to join the military, fight the enemy. It's the kind of shit you see during wartime. It's team approved. It's advance approved of this. It's propaganda.
See some action, so come and break my sanctions.
Yep, it's all propaganda. That's exactly what this is. And she's not even singing, she's just dancing around. It's not even her music.
I've been this wild and free since my mom burdened me. She was
I'm waiting for Advance to chime in, not Advance, Disrupt to chime in. He's like, I will happily change the tune. Please, please. Oh, oh, that hurt me. Oh shit. Shit.
Don't die alone, these babies gonna bring you home. I ain't no vicar's daughter.
I will admit, the theme for some reason reminds me of like an intro that you would hear in like 007. I don't know why. Like, if you guys have ever seen any James Bond films, this theme immediately makes me think of James Bond for some reason. I don't know why. That was my first instinct. My first thought. Oh, okay. We're getting a little too... Getting a little too close there. YouTube might not be happy with this. A little too much. Okay, we're gonna tune out of that real quick, just in case, because I don't want to challenge... Okay, this is... Wow. Okay, come on. Even she's like, why? Why? Look at her face, she's like, what is going on over there? Oh, my only hope is that she's of age. Oh, God. Good, it's over. Thank God. Why did everything else? Why did Disrupt show up before then and not now? Fuck. I forgot that tune over.
Well, for doing that. Don't go anywhere. After the break, we'll finally be revealing the new segment of our show that we just know you're going to love.
Oh, boy.
We'll be back right after this.
And we're out.
Oh, God. Even, I feel the same way she does. Oh.
Can I just say, thank you so much for letting me do this. It really means a lot to me, you know.
Yeah.
To be able to promote myself on such a mainstream platform like the news.
Well, don't worry about it. And you know what? Good luck for the future. Take care of yourself. This industry can be crazy sometimes. Yep. Watch out for that father of yours, won't you?
Oh, no. I manage myself. It's just, you know, for the public to have that certain perspective of me. You know what it's like.
Oh.
Oh, right. Okay.
And Michael? Michael?
What about Billy Bob Jean Short? Is he?
Oh, my dad. He's such a sweetheart. We both had the same agents, you know, like it just made sense. Both of us for our image together.
Wow.
And Michael, I want to see the revenue share for the clothing line and get me a G&T before my meeting with the lube guys. If they say for your pleasure, I'm going to start needing it.
Wow.
This next section will need you to use all 4 of the sound effects to help things along. Try and pick the most appropriate one at each given moment.
Well, the
actors
fact
can't
is,
hear what you're
Jem,
doing, so
there
they'll
weren't
be
enough
trusting
flowers
you
in
to
my
make the
dressing
right
room.
choices.
We're exactly 12.
Okay.
Do I look like the sort of person who counts things? No.
Does anybody
no,
else
not
feel like
anymore.
super
I'm
cringed
better than
and
that
just
now.
like,
I'll tell you what.
oh god, I need
Just
like
adding
every
flowers
knot in my
until
body
it
just worked out. Like,
feels
oh
like
god,
flowers.
I'm gonna
Got
need.
it?
Absolutely,
Oh.
right away.
I need to take a shower after that.
5, 4, 3.
Here we go. Oh, this cringy asshole.
Thanks for joining us for part 3. We've been teasing you about our new feature all night, and now the wait is finally over. I can reveal that every night on the show, we'll be treated to an episode of an informative and hilarious new segment called The Notice Board. It
Please,
stars
no.
some top talent, and we're very excited about it. But
Disrupt,
before
please
we
come
see
save
it,
me.
Let's have a quick
Please.
chat with the writer, director, and phenomenon, may I say, Jeff Algebra, guys.
Actually, I've got algebra. I go by Jeff DePlume now. How'd you like that?
Well, yeah, very fancy. I suppose you need a new name now that you're a successful artiste.
Well, exactly. I'm earning enough to pay taxes
Oh
now.
boy.
Oh.
It's shit.
And how does Angela feel about all this?
Who?
Your wife.
Oh, God, no. No, she's long gone.
What?
No, she was holding me back. I'm with Norm now. We were married last month.
Norm de Plume.
Who's
Yeah.
the DePlume chick?
And why did you write this? What was your inspiration?
Oh, well, I received a telephone call offering me 25 grand to write a protein sitcom. And I heard my father's voice. It said, Jeff, you listen here, boy. You make hay while the sun shines.
Why?
You wring every penny you can get out of it.
Why?
So I wheeled him down to the transition centre.
Oh, shit.
Got out my typewriter and started clacking. Wow. Utter shite.
And without further
So,
ado, let's give it up for the notice board.
Oh shit, I didn't make a decision. Oops.
You have to play a sound effect, Alex.
I'm hitting sound effects. It's not playing anything.
Alex, if you keep this up, you'll ruin the notice board, and the actors won't be happy.
Good morning, Miss Craven.
Oh, morning, Ray.
Everything all right, Mrs. Craven? You look as worried as the vicar in closing time.
Oh, Ray, it's those young louts. They've vandalised my shop again.
No!
Yes! They've written all sorts of obscene language.
We have to sit through this for 9 minutes. God, kill me now.
It's those damn youths.
I don't know. It could be the vicar at closing time.
I'm just worried they won't ever become productive members of the community.
Right now, I can
What
just
if they
picture my
never see
characters
the
like,
error of their
please,
ways and end
please.
up as total outcasts, such as shoplifters or bong rats.
Don't worry.
Just
Mrs.
please
Craven.
let the invasion
This is a
of this
very
country
supportive community.
end this show.
I'm sure that in time they will fit into this society like this key into this.
Oh, I
lock.
remember this asshole. He's the one that we were interviewing. Even.
See? Works like a charm.
Did it work?
What a lovely way to put it, Ray. And just like that, we can unlock their future.
Yes, yes. Wow! Look at all the letters in my collection today.
Oh, I think that one's addressed to me.
Oh god, this is just.
What? This one?
Your hand got stuck in it because you forced it, right?
So you're right. Here it is.
You see, this is why email is the way to go.
It's a letter from my granddaughter, Brenda.
She says she got an A on her maths exam because one of her friends has been helping her. She was always a team player, was our Brenda.
What's up, losers?
Wait. He looks like the guy from the comic TV show.
No! It's Brad! He's the coolest guy in the village.
That's right. I just got here on my motorbike.
Oh, clear off, Brad. We don't want any of your ilk around here.
What? Rad dudes?
No, ruffians. Have you come to tag the notice board with your gang's signs?
No way. I've actually come to pin my resume on that notice board. I'm looking to do some tutoring after school.
What? Did you say tutoring?
That's right.
I'm waiting for the moment where he's like, I'm here to take you away to one of those service centers.
Not at all.
Because you're old as shit. What are they called again? Treatment centers?
So you, a young person, have been spending your time helping others and not just urinating on churches or huffing glue?
Hey, I haven't huffed glue for months.
Well, blow me down!
You know what? We misjudged you based on how young
Oh.
and cool you are and not on your actions.
No doy.
Oh, I get what they're doing with this. They're trying to make it out like, oh yeah, the youth are fun. We don't need the elderly, so get rid of them. That's what they're going for.
No way. It can't have been me. I was too busy helping my friend Brenda with her maths homework.
Could you speak up there? I thought for a minute there that you said Brenda.
I did, you daft old sow.
Did you hear that, Ray?
Oh,
You see how the blatant disrespect to the elderly?
wonderful surprise.
Everyone, like,
I
the
now
option,
respect
the obvious
you
answer
as a
to
man.
applaud
Put her there, Ray.
this guy. Right, and he's like, oh yeah, see, I'm young and I can help people. I'm not a problem in
what the
society at
heck?
all. Oh, what the fuck?
Give us a hug.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Did it finally happen? Did it finally happen? Wait, is that tank? Power's going out. What the fuck just happened? Oh. And nuke? Is that the end of days? Hello? Oh.
Sorry to interrupt the
What the
first
fuck happened?
groundbreaking episode of the notice board, but we are receiving some breaking news. I'm being told we are picking up reports from across the continent of what appear to be... God.
What happened?
What appear to
Oh,
be
shit.
nuclear explosions in 4 major foreign cities. Initial estimates put the death toll into...
So who fired?
They put them into millions. I'm being told we're experiencing some power shortages as a result, so apologies for the interruption. And apparently we can go live now to team headquarters for an emergency broadcast from Prime Minister Julia Salisbury.
I was joking. I didn't think they would actually
Yes,
drop a
let's watch
fucking
that
nuke.
now.
Holy shit.
Good evening, citizens and leaders of the world. Minutes ago, operatives working for Advance detonated nuclear explosives
So it was us.
simultaneously in 4 major cities across the continent. We have similar devices in 58 other urban centres and will not hesitate to detonate,
We are hearing stories of power fluctuations and what could be minor earthquakes throughout the continent. Stand by.
What?
We've lost contact with our benefactors in Urkistan and Konoslava. While our equipment seems to be resetting.
What happened?
Can we get this confirmed? Can we get this verified? I need this verified.
Did they actually detonate a nuke, or
I don't know if you can
what
hear
happened?
me. I don't know if you are receiving this, but if you are, then you have to know. You have to know what's being done right now to our neighbours. This is unprecedented. Our government has committed multiple acts of mass destruction in our name.
A single shot.
Nor do I care how you voted. You didn't vote for this. None of us did. We
You will not find
This
them.
can't be. We
For no doubt you
are waiting further news and, oh, God.
You can see he's panicking.
What if they respond?
We will expect your complete acceptance of our terms by midnight tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, I didn't portray your terms. You can eat a dick, you crazy bitch. Fuck. She's literally holding the continent
I don't
hostage.
talk about my personal life in my job. It's not relevant or important. So many of you may be surprised to learn that I have a brother. His name is David. And right now, I can't get his stupid face out of my head. He's a researcher and he's currently traveling the continent for work. And I don't know where he is right now. And I should imagine that there are many of you sitting at home tonight digesting this news, and you also have loved ones on the continent. In Urkistan, or Havia, or San Palmerino, or...
Oh shit, our character's daughter.
Slava, which is where David was when I last spoke to him 3 days ago.
Oh shit.
So when I tell you I know how you are feeling tonight, believe me, I do. But I also know that there's a flow to events. I see it every day here. I know that although tonight it feels like we may be in a time of fear and darkness, we may actually be at the break of a new dawn. We don't know that yet. We can't know that yet, but together we will find out. And I will be here every night, feeling what you are feeling. And with your help, maybe we can all get to that brave new world. My name's Megan Wolf. Let's make tomorrow better.
And we're out.
Holy crap.
We've got people ringing round, but the telephone networks are overloaded. Okay. We'll find him.
Do we know exactly which cities were hit, or...
Megan. We will find him.
Holy shit. I have no words. Holy fuck. We're doing good. Our money went up. The world hates advanced. Everybody's loving disrupt good. And channel 1, everyone hates. Or at least they hate me. Wow, I mean, a lot of this I was just busting balls. I didn't think the crazy bitch was gonna go and do... I didn't even know nukes were a thing in this world, but okay, they are. And how did they manage to plant nuclear devices throughout 50 different... That's gotta be a bluff. They're bluffing. There's no way they managed to slip 58 nukes into separate states. There's no way. But holy shit. This is getting bad. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Other than some of the cringy singing and shit, like, the news team, like, the actors and actresses are fantastic in this. And I'm honestly really enjoying it. I hope you guys are too. So, like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. Comments, questions, concerns, ideas, leave them all in that comment section below. And tell me what you think. Tell me how you felt about this. I want to hear it. If you want to come hang out with me, link in the description below for our Discord. See you guys around the next one. Thank you absolutely so much. You guys are awesome. I love you. Have a fantastic